My test drawer was a quite mess, and it was difficult to find my things. After many hours of 3D modeling and 3D printing, I made that. 3 layers of things, 2 top layers, all tools, and at the bottom of the drawer are mostly nuts, bolts and springs. Let's start from the beginning. It wasn't total mess inside the drawer, because I did some organizing at some point. I used some boxes from the store and I also 3D printed some, but still it was hard to find my things. So I decided to make something to make it easier and I used my 3D printer to do it. First, I took the drawer out and emptied it. I had a lot of things inside the drawer, but I don't want to and need all them to be inside the drawer, so I laid them out on the table to have better understanding what will stay and what will go. Here are the things I wanted to stay, but some things I still left out. Then I measured the size of the drawer, which was easy. I also needed to measure the corners. I don't like to do it because I always mess up somehow and I need to try it again and fail many times. But this time I managed to do it the first try. I got the dimensions and it was time to do some 3D modeling. I used Fusion 360 to do it. I came up with this design. To make the holes for the tools, I outlined them on the paper first and then I used the Epson printer scanner. That's one way to do it. If you don't have a scanner, you can just take a picture with your camera or phone and import them into your PC. Then I imported them inside Fusion 360 and used them as templates. Here you can see that I have divided both trays into 2 pieces. I did it because I wanted to use Creality K1, but I changed my plans. The bottom part I divided into 6 pieces to fit K1. I also added holes, which helps to get things out of their places. So, 3D modeling part was done and it was time to fire up my 3D printer. I used Creality K1 to print the 6 bottom bars. The filament I used for this project was JAMG HI or whatever it's called. It's high speed PLA plus, which should be good for fast printing. For the bottom part and top tray I used silver PLA. For the second tray and boxes I used blue PLA, which is seen in the back. Before I started gluing this thing, I needed to do some things. First, remove the supports. Second thing I needed to do was to make holes from the handle screw heads inside front bottom part. Third thing was to smoothen the joint surfaces to get better fitment. Fourth thing was to remove clip from the screwdriver bit case. I have never used it, so I don't need it. So I had some problems. Screwdriver bit case didn't fit. Right corner fit, but I had made mistake during modeling. I noticed it after I printed it. I grinded the corner down and I managed to fix the problem, and it came out nicer than I expected. So I had one problem more. Actually not a problem, but I thought I had printed all the parts, but some boxes was missing. It was an easy fix, just fired up my Bambu Express again and printed these missing things. And I had more things to fix. Left two pieces didn't align correctly. Top tray will get stuck there. This should be okay now. Both trays are printed in one piece and I used Elegoo Neptune 4 Max. The review video of that printer will come soon. Flashlight slot came out too long. How that happened? I have no idea, but I know how to fix it. So it was the time to see if I got it right size or is it wrong as usually. But thankfully the luck was on my side and it fit nicely. So it was the time to fill it. If you don't have 3D printer but you need something to 3D print, just type in PCBWay.com and start ordering your stuff. There are many different types of 3D printing you can choose from. Different materials. PCBWay also makes custom PCBs. They provide CNC milling series, sheet metal fabrication and injection molding. I noticed I have some boxes inserted wrong way. I made front part of the box that it is easier to get things out. I also removed this clip. I could make a slot of the clip in the tray, but I won't use it anyway. I didn't make place for the strap, so it's a little bit annoying to place it so that it won't be in way of other things. And that's the finished and filled drawer organizer. These two trays can be slided back and forth. Some drill bits are missing. I will buy a new set. I think it came out good. It's much better than it was before. I can see some places where I can make improvements to make it even better. I left some bolts and nuts inside the boxes because they are sorted nicely, but if I want I can always print boxes instead of them. Drawer is back in its place. Both trays move freely and you can access them fine. It's a little bit harder to access to the back side of the drawer, but there are things I don't need very often, so that's not a problem. I also have one more drawer that needs some help, but I have no idea how to do it yet.